Maybe I'll do that on stage tonight. I'll be like, wait, this mic's so heavy.
That's funny.
Can I get a big, strong man? That's something that like teachers always did. They were like, do we have any big, strong boys who can move this piano?
I remember that.
Yes. Wasn't that a weird thing?
That defined my understanding of gender.
Yeah.
I was like, did you have bus evacuation day?
No,
No,
what's
because you
that?
grew up in the city, right?
Bus evacuation day.
Wait, what is
I've had like fire drills. I don't know what.
So did you grow up in the city too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, you grew up in the city?
No, suburbs.
Okay.
So like it was a day where you all went on like the school bus and you practiced like evacuating in case there was an issue, and like so they opened the rear of the school bus and they're like, we need 2 strong boys to help, and then like they would like help you jump from like the school bus to like the pavement, and it was like 2.5 feet, and it was like you did not need help, but they were like they like held your arm and like they were 5th graders and we were like 4th graders or something, so it was like highly sexual. It was like very tense.
Please say that they were not even that tall. Like
of course. I mean, we were all under 10. We were 10 years old and under.
Were there any, did you ever crush on any of the evacuation boys?
No, because they were like a different grade and I like didn't know them. And I was
Right.
like, why is this adult holding me?
Age gap.
Yeah, a huge age gap, which I
Yeah.
was not okay with.
Yeah.
It was never a girl that was chosen to do that. It was always boys.
If it was, I think I had like some internalized misogyny and I was like, why is a girl doing this job for boys?
And that's really fair.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And I think
I
that's
also
really-
agree that women should not take men's jobs.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are men's jobs to you, Lucas?
Oh, okay.
Podcasting.
Number 1, president.
Yeah. True.
That
Yeah.
is true.
But Hillary Clinton is like mannish. No one,
And you said that.
no one talks about that. I'm sorry, no one talks about. Everyone's like Hillary Clinton like would have been the first female president. It's like, would she? Hillary Clinton's kind of a guy's girl.
Yeah.
She's
kinda
a
like one of
total
the
pick
boys.
me.
She's a pick
She loves
me.
hot sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of.
I remember
Did
that.
she do the hot ones?
Ooh.
That would be such a soul-crushing episode of the Hot Ones. That would be like really scary. She's gonna do that when she runs for president next, though.
Yeah.
Next
Is
year,
that gonna happen?
probably. She's got so much money.
She needs.
I don't know.
She needs to stop.
I don't know if she
Yeah.
is or not. I'm not tuned into American politics at all.
Wouldn't be the
but-
first time she's partnered with the bomb. You know, because you
you
bomb
explain
That
Places.
was
places.
Further.
very smart.
Thank you
That
very
was a
much.
really smart joke.
I'd like to thank the Academy for this award. Yeah.
That, oh my God, you won an Oscar for that award.
Yeah.
I won an Oscar for winning an Oscar.
Fuck.
Fuck! I blew it.
I blew it.
Wait, what is it about Hillary Clinton that you think is so mannish?
What kind of question is that?
Is the podcast started?
Yeah, did we cold open?
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, we did.
Welcome to Two Nosy Meerkats.
Welcome to Two Nosy
where
Meerkats.
we believe in gender roles.
Yeah.
Firm, strong, hard gender roles.
Firm, strong, not flaccid. Not a flaccid gender role in sight.
Rock hard.
Yes.
Sorry for breaking the third wall and asking if the podcast had started.
There's only a couple walls you can break.
No.
And you broke the third one.
Oh, fuck. I keep fucking up, don't I?
You're crazy.
Okay.
I didn't even know
You're
about the first
crazy.
wall.
I'm so nervous. No,
When
I'm
you
okay.
broke the first 2 walls, like, did you know you were going to break the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
once you break 2, you
Rule
gotta
of
break
threes.
3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Rule of threes.
Rule of
I
threes.
live in a house and the fourth wall is completely open, so I don't even know
Yeah.
about that wall.
Just an open container.
It's
out-
it's a box.
Yes,
it's
it's
a
a
box
box.
where a cat might go.
Do you consider yourself a cat-like individual?
I have become a cat person because I live
Oh.
with a cat now.
You weren't a cat person before.
Not really. I was
No?
always like, what's up with those guys? But now that I'm like, they're so cute and nice.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
can be.
Oh, so you have a cat that's like very friendly to you.
It's nice. It's a nice
That's
cat.
good.
Yeah.
What's the vibe of this cat?
The vibe of the cat is like when I come home, it sort of comes up to me and is like, hi. And in the morning, like when I open the door, it comes up and it's like, hey, but it's not like a cuddler. Like it wants to see you and like be around you, but it's not gonna like sit on your lap.
I feel like this cat is trying to get you into an MLM.
Yeah, for sure.
The cat's like, hey, girly.
I was gonna
you
say
be your
it's
own boss?
yeah. No, continue. Wait.
With what is that one called? With Young Living, you can
Young
make your own
Living?
hours. Do you know about Young Living?
This cat
No.
has been branded by Nexium, actually.
Oh, I feel
Okay,
like you
so
were
it's
really
so
into-
industry is in the room.
It's in a cult, yeah.
guys, industry's here. It's Nexium.
Y'all watch Smallville? I love that show.
I have an agent. It's my cat who's in an Axiom. In my Instagram bio, you can find its email. The cat, that's nexium@gmail.com.
Were you a Nexium person? Were you into that when it happened?
Yeah, were you in Nexium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah.
I want to see the branding.
I was into it. I like cults. I like cult stuff. Do you guys like cult stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think anyone can join a cult. Like, I think we all act like so
Speak
crazy.
for yourself. I can't join. I've been trying.
Well, they won't
Has
let-
anyone asked you?
Yeah.
No, I've asked. I'm the one doing the asking, baby.
You're the one who knocks.
Yes. And nobody answers.
You're Walter White.
Yeah.
I just think if someone, if like we all need community, right? Like in any circumstance, any of us could join a cult. And that's what I like about it.
I watched the Sarah Lawrence cult documentary. Did you guys watch
No.
that?
No, what is
I
It was
only,
really good.
as in the college?
Yeah. Which is like so unsurprising of a phrase, right? Sarah Lawrence cult.
Got him. All liberal arts college is a freaking cult.
Yeah.
Say that. Say that.
Say that. And Hillary Clinton's a man. Which is not a transphobia thing. She's just a pick me.
Yeah. She's just a big guy.
Yeah.
She's just a big guy.
She doesn't hang out with girls. They're too much drama.
Literally, she likes to do guy things like pee standing up.
What else?
And she likes to wear polos. Okay. I don't know.
She loves to not know where the clitoris is. Am I right?
Am I right?
More like Hillary can't find the clitoris.
Clinton. Can't find the Clinton.
Can't find the Clinton.
Clitorinton.
We're gonna be speaking gibberish by the end of this.
Good.
Wait, what's in the Sarah Lawrence cult? What happens?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it's this like friend group. They're living off campus in an apartment, and
Really culty already.
I know, off campus. Get on campus.
Yeah.
And one of the girl's dads is coming out of prison, and he needs a place to stay, and he like stays with them, and he becomes this like cult leader in their friend group, and like sleeps with some of them, and is like he's like this, everyone's like really attracted to him, and he's like this like middle-aged bald guy. Like he's not anything special, but I guess he just really left a mark in this group of 20-year-olds, and he makes them do like housework and stuff.
Well, okay, I love him. He's my idol. He's the goal.
He's Chore's dad.
You know, honestly, that doesn't sound like that bad of a cult.
Yeah.
It sounds like if American Beauty just went like a little further.
Right. I mean, he does like, he like hurts people. He'll like physically abuse people. Is that important to know before making a decision?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
I
so
love
you
him
love-
more.
Oh,
yeah.
so you love the abuser?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love abusers. If you're an abuser, nope, I'm not
Call.
doing this riff. I'm not doing this riff. If you're an abuser, call
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary can't find the
1-800-580-2300 Empire.
Today. Yeah,
No.
get
so
a nice
has the
rug.
podcast started?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Let's do a proper introduction.
Should we introduce our
Yeah, we
guest?
should. First off, welcome
She's an
to
abuser.
no, she's not.
Hey. cancel me. You'll never see me again after this comes out.
Oh god. We are very excited to welcome an excellent comedian. We're going to be wising up to Rebecca Weiser, who is a new abuser. No, not an abuser. Fantastic comedian Rebecca Weiser. Give a round of applause for Rebecca Weiser.
I am abuser.
Yay.
Just kidding.
How does
Thanks
it
for
feel to
having
come
me.
out this way?
It feels so good. I've always wanted to be sitting on a chair to tell my story.
As opposed to another object?
Yeah.
Like a stool?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chairs are good.
You're not like a sitting on the stool comedian.
Are you a hump the stool comedian?
Oh.
That's an elite
if
group.
It's sexy. I'll
Yeah,
do
if
it.
the stool
If the stool is hot.
Yeah, if the stool is hot.
if the stool's giving fuck me eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good. What cult do you think you'd get suckered into?
Honestly, I would be a part of any cult that asked me to.
Yeah.
I'm like, a group of friends, count me in, you know?
Right?
Yeah.
Like a group of people to hang out with. Yeah. And
I
you
would-
just have to
yeah.
like, what, be obsessed with some guy? I can do that.
It's also nice when they just like sort of plan stuff for you. It's like, oh, I don't have to plan out stuff.
Decision fatigue is real.
Yes.
And the
Oh.
cults just take that away from you, which
It
is
is-
nice.
No joke. That is a huge part of cults.
Yeah,
Is decision fatigue, and just it's nice having them tell you how to live your life.
exactly.
Yeah.
I kind of want that.
I think like that's the appeal of it. If you watch like the LuLaRoe documentary, how they all got into that company that sold like really bad leggings.
Was that the show that was on YouTube?
LuLaRoe.
On YouTube or something? Was that the?
I think it was on Vice.
Oh yeah, wait, it was on Vice, but I watched it on YouTube.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I also saw it, and then I saw a LuLaRoe bag on the train
That's
you-
so
did
scary.
you-
out in the
take it?
wild. I'm not a thief. How dare you?
That's a good point. But they go on like a cruise. Like cults do fun stuff until they don't.
I know they
They
went on a
also
cruise.
make a little bit of money along the way before they crash and burn. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I say get your bag before it goes down, you know?
Yeah.
get your LuLaRoe bag before prison.
Like at Jonestown, they got to go to a whole island.
Yeah,
Sounds kind of nice.
it's nice. I mean, we
You've been to
need a
Manhattan?
vacation.
We do. Queen, say that.
We need a vacation.
Mm.
You work too hard.
Thank you. I woke up at 11 this morning.
Oh, how do you manage to get out of bed that early?
I know. Honestly, it was 11:45.
Thank you for sharing your truth.
I was lying to seem better than I am.
Yeah.
What
Wait,
time?
what-
No, you go.
I was gonna ask I think the same thing, which is when do you usually wake up?
Well, I can. It appears that I can sleep quite late, but I try to get up by like 9:30.
I'm similar.
You?
9:30. What about you? You don't ever get up.
I never get up. I'm asleep right now.
Yeah.
My sister in high school taught herself to sleep with her eyes open
Why?
Oh my god.
because she didn't want to be awake during math class.
My therapist did that. My old
What?
therapist did
no,
that.
Wait, tell
What?
us. Wait, tell us about that.
My old therapist was this like really crazy British woman who was also like outwardly a Zionist. And she was like, and I was like, sometimes I get really bored at my job and like my work is not fulfilling. And she's like, yeah, I taught myself to hypnotize myself so that I could zone out during work meetings, and they were so boring. So I taught myself to I hypnotize myself during my job. And she was like, does that help? And I was like, no.
And then she said, and the sovereignty of Israel.
And then she was like, by the way, I'm in Israel right now. She often took calls from Israel.
Oh my
I
god.
don't see her anymore. And I don't support that.
It would be
Yeah.
hilarious if this was my mom.
Oh my God.
Is your
true.
mom a Zionist
No,
therapist?
she's not a Zionist therapist at all. No, she's not.
Nice.
But she is a clinical psychologist.
Oh,
And so,
wow.
My mom is a psychologist too. We have a weird amount in common.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Her dad's very healthy though. Don't worry. It's all good.
I wouldn't say that.
Your mom is
She's not a Zionist.
okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are your
That's,
parents Zionists?
I think a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you
Jewish?
Were were you like raised in like an environment that where like Zionism was like a big thing?
Yeah.
Did you ever have like a
Hebrews-
phase where you're like, oh, this is my identity as well?
Not in like a like severe way, but definitely like growing up, like I was like, go Israel, you know? I was like, yeah, I love that place.
Yes, queen.
And then I
Yeah.
learned about it and I was like, never mind.
Did you go on birthright?
I did go on birthright.
How
Did
what was-
you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Well, I've spoken about it on the pod before. What was your experience like?
I had a bad time because
I also had a bad time.
I didn't
You
like
go first.
I didn't like the people I was with, and I kind of struggle with Jewish youth group culture.
Mm.
Like, I never really clicked with those guys. No offense.
Shout out to the youth groups.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
This podcast is one big Jewish youth group. if you
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
think about
Is
it.
that
It
your
really-
audience? Is it like USY?
It's more that I feel like Lukas is the kind of guy who would have like swept with the Jewish youth group girls.
Totally. I can see
Wait,
that.
did you say
You would have
slept
been-
or swept?
Both, but I did say swept.
Okay,
I can see
swept.
you being like president and being like, "Come on, guys, let's dance" or something. I can. That's
Come on, guys, let's get out on the dance floor.
yeah. Or maybe I'm just thinking.
Don't
you'd
be down. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like a what is it? Like the motivator at like a bar mitzvah to like.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Honestly, compliment. I've never been told that I was an energy producer of any kind.
No, I think you do a great job at like bar mitzvahs, being like, "Come on, guys, let's grapevine all together." All
Coke and
50 of
Pepsi.
us, let's grapevine. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Oh my god. I will say I could do that one-on-one, energy producing one-on-one.
Yeah.
Like I had a cousin who like at the time like lived very close by and she was like very depressed. She had shaved her eyebrows. You can
Classic sign.
yeah.
Which came first, the depression or the shaving the eyebrows?
It was a self-perpetuating cycle.
That's what I was going to say.
One causes the yeah.
Right.
But I managed to like get her out of the house to like go out. We just went out in the park for a little walk and I was like, "Do you want to go sledding?" She was like, "Oh, I don't really want to go sledding." I was like, "Let's go fucking sledding." And she was like, "We don't have a sled." I was like, "Your face is so smooth. I'll just push you down the hill. It's fine." Like, and I got her to laugh. So like,
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm one-on-one. I can get someone out of their funk.
You
I
got
know
her
it.
to laugh by threatening her.
Yeah.
Good job. And that's what you need to do to be an effective motivator at a bar mitzvah.
Yes.
You have to be like, if you guys don't go out in grapevine right now, I'm going to missile launch your place of worship.
I'm going to drone strike each and every one of you.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. So that one-on-one, I think I could get an individual on the dance floor. I
Yeah.
definitely can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A group, very difficult.
Okay. Well, I'd
Yeah.
like to see you try before you.
You want to make it interesting?
Who here's got a bar mitzvah coming up that we can. crash?
Anyone?
I'll
Yeah.
put a second one on the books.
Yeah.
Did you do the thing on your birthday trip where like people could get bat mitzvahs?
Yeah, but I went with a group that was already pretty Jewish. Like all of us had already been like bar mitzvahed and stuff. So we
Is
were
that a
like,
thing where people get their bar mitzvahs
Yeah.
on their birthright?
So
trip?
we climbed this mountain. What's the mountain called? Masada.
Masada.
Yeah.
Wait, when you said climbed, were you
It's
just like
literally
lifted up?
it's like 2 stairs.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but
And
we
ever-
went up the easy way.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a hard way, and
There's
we
a
went
hard way
down
you
the
can
hard
go
way.
up. Yeah, it's like they act like it's this big hike, but it's just a bunch of stairs.
Yeah, it wasn't too
Okay.
bad.
And then people had like bat mitzvahs they could do. And I remember, God, there's this girl, Melanie. She had such a rise and fall on the trip. She had like some kind of
Ugh,
issues.
trauma.
She was
You know Melanie?
I know I know many Melanies in my
Me-
life.
You'll know this genre of Melanie.
Yeah,
she
tell
like
me.
some kind of something, right?
Yeah.
She had little glasses. She wasn't. My mother would say she's no oil painting. I thought she was pretty. I thought she was great. Don't clip this one.
That's such a mom comment.
So she goes up at her, like it's an open mic. She goes up and she's like, the doctors told me that I wouldn't ever be able to walk. And I just climbed Mount Masada. And everyone applauded. And it was such a beautiful moment. And then the next day, she told the tour guides that this girl had slept with a soldier and she called her a slut. And she ruined all of the good credibility that she had on the entire trip.
Ugh, Melanie.
She wanted to transition to the other genre of Melanie, and she's stuck in the first.
I know. She's
stuck in first
married,
gear.
She's married now, which is the ultimate Melanie move.
That's so Melanie.
That's so Melanie.
To like an ugly...
Yeah, she ain't no oil painting. Oil paintings, I mean, they definitely vary in terms of the hotness of the subject.
You could paint someone ugly.
Totally. And that's okay.
And that's valid.
If that's what you want to do as an artist, paint an ugly woman.
It's okay to be an ugly woman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think either of you would know.
Wow. Ally. Should we suck him off right now?
Yeah, let's tag team it.
Hey, crazy idea for a sketch. Let's all bang, dude.
A sketch where we blow Lukas.
The game is blowing Lukas, and we heighten it by Lukas
me
comes. Nice. Okay,
Every porn is a
UCB
sketch.
mod, get over here. Buy the rights. Yeah.
Oh.
My birthright, the dynamics of my birthright trip were like, we had like one girl who was like really, like she was really cool. She was the most popular girl and she like wanted to become a rabbi. So that sort of like set the tone. Like when the most popular girl on your birthright trip wants to become a rabbi, you sort of have to like change your personality a little bit to fit in. You know?
What change happened?
Well, you have to pretend that you're like into people who want to become rabbis in a way that maybe you weren't previously in your life.
I know what you mean.
This isn't tracking.
No, it tracks for me.
This is a very new concept for me because I really was not raised in the Jewish community at all. This is a dynamic I need to learn more about.
Well, I guess it's like you don't necessarily consider that kind of person to be like the cool kid, right? Like the one who wants to become like a priest or rabbi.
And
like
you know that she's not at school. Like, she's not cool at school. So she goes to birth. Really?
I think she was cool at school.
Was it because she's like smoking hot?
Yeah, she's like hot.
Okay.
Rabbi.
Yeah.
Wore cool glasses.
Okay.
Like Melanie, but better.
Imagine a rabbi with DSLs.
I mean, the cantor at my temple now, there's like a new cantor. And my mom texted me being like, she sent me her website and was like, very pretty woman. Hope she can sing.
Your mom is great.
Fucking Shecky over here.
I know, she is firing.
She's hilarious.
My mother's firing on all cylinders all the time. How did you change your personality to get in with the rabbi girl?
Well, I was like super shy, and then I was like, I mean, I'm sure you guys have had this in your life too, where you're like, like they found out I was funny and they liked me more, Yeah. You're like, actually, that's never happened.
That's never happened to me. People see it as a huge detriment.
On your character.
You hang out with people who hate to laugh.
I think the kind of funny that I am is like funny in the sense of like pissing off people I find annoying. But often the people I find annoying are like the most popular. So it often doesn't work out for me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like, well, okay. So it was also like, I went with like my college's Hillel group. So it was like a friend group. And it was like hard.
Nice.
It was hard to penetrate. And so I was like, like once I felt more comfortable to like crack a joke, they were like, oh, she's interesting. Like, she's cool. Let's talk to her.
Did you guys all like sort of like shit talk other people on the trip?
I'm sure they were shit talking other people on the trip, and I was sort of just around as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you?
Everyone's crying. Everyone's so sad right now. You guys are like,
oh my God.
that sucks.
When you came home after the trip, did you feel different?
No, I didn't feel
No.
different.
Did you feel more like
in what way?
I don't know, just like it
Like
could
more
be
Jewish?
maybe even or less Jewish.
I think like I like was connected to like the spirituality / community of being Jewish, but I was like I did not like those group of people or their personalities at all.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
saying a lot of contrasting ideas.
No, but I feel you on it. Like, yeah, it's exactly like, you know, when I went with my sister and my best friend. And we made friends with 2 other girls. We ignored everyone else the whole time.
Yeah,
We
it's
made-
cliquey. It's like a cliquey. Like I think that's like, I mean, that's like high school and college, but it was just like a cliquey.
I mean,
trip.
we were the worst clique. Like
But you were in the clique.
we went off to the side but we weren't cool in the sense of like, everyone was like, there's the liberal girls, basically.
Gotcha.
That was the vibe. Although,
Did you go with like conservative
Yeah,
girls
did you
as
go
well?
with the young Republicans
Yeah.
so,
of Jews?
like, not on
Young
purpose.
conservatives of America?
We
Yeah.
we asked to be on the same birthright trip, and we got paired with whatever birthright trip was available. It happened
Gotcha.
to be like a more orthodox organization. But
That's fun.
the most popular girl on our trip, she was really liberal, but she was like post on Facebook performative, kind of liberal, like influencer type girly.
Oh,
like-
that's my favorite.
She was a Facebook influencer.
Yeah.
yes. But she was very like girl boss, like yes,
Yeah.
queen. There was this girl, Caroline, who was also competing to be the most popular girl.
For sure.
Caroline was more like explicitly sorority, I think.
How old were you when you did it?
I was like
You're
22, I think.
Oh, okay.
But Caroline alienated people because she was more like early 2000s popular. And this other girl, Sophia, was more like 2010s popular. Do you get my drift?
I
Like,
get that.
like Sophia had like Drake tattoos.
Yeah.
And,
Definitely. I see the difference.
and Caroline was more like Mean Girls popular.
Yeah.
So the first night, there's this guy, Dustin, who was one of like
Hot.
2 good looking guys on the whole
Hoffman?
trip. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman was our
on his
birthright.
I'm on my birthright.
Justin was,
He was doing a character study for his next movie. I'm on Birthright.
Wait, what's the movie? What's the premise of the movie?
The movie is about a guy who's going on Birthright, and every scene he says, "I'm on Birthright." And the tagline is he on Birthright? Yes. Oh God, feels good to laugh.
Laughter's the best medicine, folks.
Oh my gosh, if Dustin Hoffman was on my Birthright trip, I'd be so happy.
Would you fuck him?
I'd try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucked on Birthright.
You did. Who'd
You
you
did?
fuck?
A soldier.
You did?
I fucked a soldier.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? Talk to us about it. How
What-
did you meet? What's the romance vibe?
What did he look like? How tall? All the details.
Okay,
Fuck,
he looked like he was short.
But he was actually really
he was-
tall.
Is that your type?
Short?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
He was not that good looking. He wore like the ugliest sunglasses you could wear.
He was
Whatever
an
that
oil
is
painter.
for you, that's what he was wearing.
Hmm.
He had fuckboy energy, and I had just lost my virginity like 5 months ago, so I was like, I'll do anything to anything. And but like he was giving me attention, and that's that at that point when I was 19, that's all it took.
Mm.
Sure. Was
Yeah.
it good sex?
Good. Yeah. Good
It was
experience.
okay.
That's
we
good.
did it outside the hotel in Jerusalem. It was outdoor sex.
Was it in front of the hotel, but like where?
It was
like,
on the street. Yeah, it
on
was.
the
No, I'm just kidding.
middle of the road.
You know where like the cars come to like sort of drop everyone off into the hotel? It was right there.
The lobby?
It was the lobby. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Lobby.
Right.
Oh.
That's great.
Damn.
What do you
Did you
guys
ever-
keep in touch?
No, but I do have a photo that we like took after the day
Aw.
after.
Aw.
No.
Not all? No?
No, I mean, it was kind of a gross guy, no? But yeah.
Well, as a Zionist, I'm sure you no.
Yeah.
But-
I'm sure he wasn't very good looking, but it's awesome that he was in the IDF.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite thing about him.
Yeah, me too. That's
Yeah.
what was most attractive to me about him.
Did you ever like did you keep in touch with him a little bit?
Not really. It was
No.
sort of just like, well, birthright sort of like encourages you to have sex with soldiers. So it was really
does,
uncool of Melanie.
Melanie, yeah.
Yeah, it was uncool of Melanie to rat out that other girl because that's
what
sort
does
of the
is
point
it
of the
makes
trip.
it seem taboo. It's like you're technically not supposed to do it, but everyone
You're
knows
supposed,
you're
but they
supposed to do
want you to do
it.
it.
They want you to
Don't
do
they
it.
like hand select like really hot soldiers to show you?
Yeah, and when a scrawny one sort of slipped into my trip, and that's the one I decided to fuck.
Were the other ones single?
I think so.
Okay.
And then like other people hooked up with like other soldiers.
Because on my trip, there were 3 guy soldiers, and 2 of them had like serious girlfriends.
Mm,
And the one that was single was ugly.
yeah.
But the girl who Melanie ratted out was the ugly guy. I think there was one guy I probably would have hooked up with if we'd both been single, but he turned out to be like one of the most hardcore Zionists I'd ever met. I didn't know that about him because
Because we don't talk to these guys.
yeah, we weren't like chatting about, like, he was from like a village, like 2 people in his village or whatever, like an army family. So I should have known.
The
But,
village
like-
was 2 people, him and his mom, loser.
So they were fucking and sucking. And that's
Yeah.
what I come on. That was his girlfriend and his mom.
It'd be funny if she met him on Birthright.
And his mom on birthright. You really find yourself on birthright.
You really find your roots.
The other guy was Dustin, whoever wanted to fuck, who was
Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin was a Dustin
Yeah.
Hoffman. He was
Dustin
a
Hoffman.
massive like he was like a crazy like Upper East Side like New York Republican, like obsessed with the army, like obsessed with putting resources into the army,
Yes.
patriotism.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Claimed he was like a moderate conservative, but got really into Trump later on.
Yeah.
And he was pretty good looking.
Yeah.
But he had a girlfriend, and Caroline went up to Sophia, the 2 popular girls, like having it out. And Caroline was like, I'm going to fuck Dustin, so don't get near him. And Sophia got all virtuous and was like, you shouldn't do that to someone with a girlfriend, Caroline. So Sophia like edged Caroline out, and Caroline slowly went through every single friend group trying to ingratiate herself and was so mean to our friend group like the first day. And by the end, we were the only people who'd hang out with Caroline.
Wow.
And honestly,
you love to see it.
kind of became a beautiful friendship because Caroline would come up and say some insipid bullshit, and we would just be like, cut the crap, Caroline, how are you? And she'd be like, I'm all right. We kind of became a friend.
I
And
love the idea that she's actually a really sweet person, but like forgot every day and tried to be mean.
Yeah.
yeah, she like had amnesia about it or something. And then the last night she was trying to hook up with a guy from another like birthright cohort,
Uh-huh.
because like sometimes we all stay in the same hotel.
Mhm.
And my friend Juliet left a note on her pillow being like, stay safe, use a condom. And she ended up hooking up with that guy, and then years later she married him.
Whoa.
So,
Did you get an invite?
Wow.
no invite to the wedding?
Did you not want to go see what happens?
I see it on
Where
Facebook.
was it in the States or was it
They got married in Vermont.
nice?
They moved to Vermont, yeah.
So road trip?
Yeah.
Let's
Should we
go.
go visit?
Any birthright marriages come out of your trip?
We had like one couple who like it felt like Love Island. Like it was like we had one couple who like got together like the second day, and then they were like together like the entire trip, and they were like in love, like infatuated. I don't remember their names, but I think like the guy was gonna move to LA and then like he decided not to move like at the end of a 10-day trip to be with this girl.
Wow.
I don't think they
Whoa.
got married. I don't know if they got married. As I've mentioned, I'm not really in touch with these people, so I don't know what happened.
Where are they now, though?
I know. Where
I
are they
desperately
now?
want to know.
I'm not in touch either, but Sophia recently commented on a reel of mine and said,
Oh my
it was really
God.
funny.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that kind of nice?
Okay.
Did you check out where like she is in life now?
She also has a child.
Oh
and
my
is married.
gosh.
People
Wow.
people be grown-upping.
People be grown-upping.
Yeah.
But she didn't marry someone off the trip. On the
Ah.
trip, she was having sex with the security guard.
Oh my God, that was such a person.
Yes!
So we
The security guard
yeah,
fucker?
so the security guard fucker. So every bus has like a security guard and they're always like hot and they like are always high, right? They're always like so
Yes!
stoned.
Yes! And it's hot because they have a gun.
Yeah, and they have a huge gun and they're just like hanging around with us, waiting to shoot us. And then someone always like gets to fuck them.
Yeah.
Someone wins
Wait,
the
who
prize.
Someone wins.
Who fucked your security guard?
This hot girl who I don't remember.
Let's call her Melanie.
Let's call her Melanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was an oil painting.
Poor Melanie.
Oh, I know. Poor Melanie.
Oh my god. I wish I now want to go on a birthright
Did
trip,
you
but
go on any like religious trips or
none whatsoever. I
No.
wasn't raised religiously at all.
Got it.
This is like very
you
very
can get on a
foreign to me.
birthday trip so easily. They
I
like,
think I
Do you
aged
think
out
you're
now.
a quarter?
no, you're not.
No, I did. I'm telling you. I actually Googled it after like Matt Marin was like came back from his birthright trip and he was like, I'm sorry, the age range just like shifted.
Damn.
And now it's like 26 is the max, I think.
No, they'll let you on. They still email me asking if I want to go. And I'm 48. I'm the oldest woman ever.
Yeah.
You're the oldest woman on birthright.
You're a menopausal old bat.
I am.
A little bit.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's beautiful about me.
I love that about you.
But you're only like 50, right?
Yeah.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 50. I'm turning 51.
That's really.
Congrats.
Thank you.
How do you feel about your late in life journey?
You know, it's good. You know, I'm like loving it and yeah, it's good. So
I like letting you sit in the silence.
Yeah. Do you
Because you fill it in such a funny way.
wait? Can I ask? Do you feel like your parents have aged well?
that's a really good question.
It's a crazy question.
It is a crazy question.
Jesus, man.
It's gotten to the
You don't
point.
have to answer it.
Well, I'm going to answer.
Okay. It's an
Thank
insane
you very
question.
much. Like, I think like my mom has aged worse than my dad. Like my mom takes a tumble sometimes, which I feel like is some. Stop laughing about my mother taking a tumble.
If only the term taking a tumble wasn't so funny.
My mom will do a little oopsie daisy sometimes and like hurt herself.
She's always breaking her hip, that woman.
She's been breaking bones. And I'm like, she's in her 60s. And I feel like that, I don't know if that's like 60s stuff. I feel like that's older. Like you start falling and breaking your bones 70s at
Yeah.
least. I guess she's 65, so.
That's like the life alert
And then my
stuff.
dad
Yeah.
is like fully retired and just like spends his days like on the deck or whatever, you know, just
on the deck.
Aw.
just like on the deck reading, looking outside, being outside and looking outside,
When you said
Yes.
deck, I was like, oh, he's got a boat? Sick.
like the deck of a house.
Oh, yeah. That's what I got later on. I was like, this is probably just at home. Unless you grew up on a boat.
I
No
wish.
judgment.
A houseboat.
Houseboat.
That would have been cool. I
Would
feel
be
like,
It's very maritime. to
thank
me.
you.
Yeah.
That's a huge compliment. Because
You look like a gal with sea legs, for sure.
Thank you. I don't get seasick too much. Only a little.
Only a little?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch H2O, Just Add Water?
Of course.
Well,
I'm only human.
I'm only a mermaid.
I'm only a mermaid. I gotta watch the good stuff when it comes on.
That's true. I love
Did you
that
watch
show.
it? Did you watch
my
it?
God.
I still haven't seen it.
We need to get a topic that we can all, because we don't want to alienate you again.
That happens a lot on this pod. It's also because there's just so much that I haven't seen.
Well,
there's just still so much.
Well, you grew up in the dark.
I did.
Did you?
You can tell.
No cable?
I did have cable.
Okay.
But I'd never even seen The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody until last week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I never touched Disney Channel. I was like,
what were you?
I was pretty strictly like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, little PBS sprinkled in there.
Nice.
A little bit, just a little seasoning.
I wasn't too much Disney. I was mostly Nickelodeon with like Disney Cartoon Network on the side.
What were your shows?
They were like side chicks. SpongeBob SquarePants for sure. Gonna be Fairly Odd Parents for me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have me a side of Jimmy Neutron for sure.
Hell yeah.
Gonna want to wash it down with some Zoe 101. For dessert, we're gonna be having some Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
Gonna be shitting out some what else was there? Some poop and
gonna be shitting out some poop. Those are all good starters.
Yeah.
Here's Amanda's show.
Oh, the Amanda
show. I
show.
was not too much Amanda show, sorry.
No?
But I was a little bit.
Yeah.
The girls' rooms sort of like was huge for me in understanding how women should behave. You know?
The girls' room? Wait,
Yeah.
what was I've never heard of this.
Oh, the girls' bathroom on the Amanda show.
Oh,
the girls' room.
I forgot about that.
I liked Moody's point. That was
I
my
loved
shit.
Moody's point. That was really funny.
Oh my god! All I'm
What were
remembering is
you?
bringing the dancing lobsters.
Yeah, that was
and
a
when
good
they
one.
played gangsters, that was always good. The gangster sketches were really fun.
I don't remember that one.
Amanda Bynes was like I think about her all the time.
I know.
Yes, she was a prodigy.
She really was. I know. It's sad.
Fucking Dan Schneider. I'll
Fucking
kill him with
Dan
my bare
Schneider.
hands.
What a bad man.
Do you know about Dan Schneider, Lucas?
I do because you've taught me about him so much.
You've taught me so much.
I talk
Oh my
about
God.
Dan Schneider all the time. He's actually my boyfriend.
They're holding hands right now because of how much has been taught.
Yeah. I've learned a lot about like the goings on in Nickelodeon and Disney from this podcast.
Well, probably because I
By
read Jeanette
osmosis.
McCurdy's book recently. Did you read it yet?
No, I haven't.
God, it's so sad.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
It's crazy because I had a huge crush on Jeanette McCurdy as a kid.
Really?
Oh, but do you not still?
Well, she's fully heterosexual according to the book.
Which
And
is your type?
That does
It's
not
not my
make
type.
sense. Get her on the show because she's bi at least.
I've tried to get her on the show. I've DM'd her.
That would be amazing.
I have. I've tried.
Jeanette McCurdy at Easy Lover.
Wait,
Jeanette
if you
McCurdy
booked her on
highlights
the Wait,
Easy
But Are You
Lover.
Sure
Wait, but are you sure?
Yeah. That's the show I was talking about.
Yeah. Wait, did you have who was your first crush? Do you remember?
Oh yes. Very good
Um,
question.
I was really into Jim Halpert from The Office.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you do stand up about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's-
What? So like, how old were you when you like first watched The Office?
I was like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get the appeal. I mean, he's the goofy guy,
Yeah.
but he's like normal.
And he
was
gaslights an autistic
so-
man.
Yeah, he like
That's what got it for me.
Yeah.
That's
what really
did it for
you.
me.
No one doesn't like him.
Yeah,
I know. He's a bully.
I really like that about
But that
him,
was
too.
sort of like now I wouldn't say I have a type really, but like growing up, my type was like the skinny, lanky white guy.
Yeah, gaslighter.
Oh my god, I
Oh my
feel targeted. I feel a little targeted.
Oh.
So if
JK.
So-
Wait, never mind. I take that back. Not JK.
so you say you don't necessarily have a type now. Do you have any like red flags that like consistently gave you the ick?
Growing up
Sure, yeah.
or like now?
Up till now.
Do you guys want to start and then I'll chime in? Do you want to?
I don't have any red flags because the red flags are green flags.
Thank
Mhm.
The
you.
worse, the better.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay.
I have a red flag, which is anyone who.
You can't kiss on the mouth.
Yes.
If you kiss on the mouth, it's over.
No, I have to do 15 Hail Marys if you dare kiss me on the mouth. No,
You just neck.
Yeah, just like giraffes. We just.
My neck cracked when I did that. It felt really good.
That's awesome. That's what you came here for.
Yeah.
Happy to help. But my red flag is anyone who even jokes about saying I'm always right. That's my thing. Is that I'm never wrong. Someone
Lucas,
who
you
says
and I have been doing this podcast for like 2 years, and I feel like that's my whole thing.
No, it's not. I can. No, it's not.
Is it because I'm so consistently wrong that you're like that can't be your thing?
Yeah. No, it's. I honestly have never heard you say that. You never say my thing is I'm always right. If you do, it's like with a big grin on your face and like.
Yeah.
It's like.
Well, one time, somebody was preparing for a roast battle against me. I can't remember who it was, but they got a list of facts from Aaron, and I accidentally saw the list. And one of the facts was consistently and confidently wrong. Isn't that crazy?
That's so crazy.
It's so funny to hear from someone you're close with.
Well, it makes sense because my closest friends are probably the people who are like, yeah, she's full of shit, you know? Wait, what are your red flags?
Okay,
Yes.
What are your icks?
Red flags.
You guys were having a conversation. It was the perfect time for me to think of my red flags. And when
everything we said.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it?
Let's just vamp. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of any right now. I'm sure I have them.
Damn, so you're just a very tolerant person. Just be like, hey, anyone and everyone, come on over, bro.
I mean, no, because I'm definitely not that. But I don't know if I have like huge, like, straight up, that's a turnoff.
Okay.
I mean, like, obviously, like the regular.
You're a case by case person.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't like people who are bad guys.
Yeah.
That's very brave of you to say.
Thank you.
Very, very brave. Where'd you find the courage to say something so brave?
I just felt the courage come to me in this room today.
We're really encouraging.
You guys empowered me to say that brave statement about not liking bad guys.
Have you ever had a really bad date?
For sure. Yeah. I mean, okay, so I'm dating Josh now, who you guys know. And
former guest.
Very recent guest.
Congrats to him. So he's
for being your boyfriend or for being on the podcast?
I think both, I guess.
Yeah, because one kind of precipitated the other.
Yeah. And
you saw those clips and you were like,
I was like, he's talking about
doubling down.
He's like, he's talking about video games. Congrats to all of us. He's got a passion and I love it. But he is the only boyfriend I've had. We've dated for like almost 5 years. And so everyone I've dated before that, or at least like a lot of them have been really bad. In college, when I was visiting home, I went on Hinge, which was like, okay, she's in college and she's going on Hinge while she's in her hometown. And I met up with this guy at a bar in Boston. And then I went back to his house for sex. Calm down.
I'm so wrecked.
Yeah.
And
as opposed to what? For hummus?
For hummus. Would you like to come home with me? Oh, that actually made me think of a different, worse date than that.
Great.
Hummus date?
I'll finish this one.
Okay, finish up a hummus date.
Hummus date. May I be explicit?
We would invite you to be.
Okay, he went down on me and he motorboated the puss. He
sounds awesome.
Yeah, he was like.
Thank you for doing that.
I didn't need to do that.
I actually forgot what motorboating was. I needed you to demonstrate.
I'm really upset that I did that.
You can do it again.
No. I'm not gonna fall into that trap.
Is that not how you're supposed to do it?
Oh, going down on someone?
You're not supposed to go.
And I was like, okay.
I've been going wrong this whole time if you're not supposed to do that.
So how did you broach the situation?
And what do you mean? Say that question another.
How? Yeah, I said that wrong. So how were you don't do it that way?
So I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then I went home and I was like, that was really bad. And then I never spoke to him again. And then the worst date I went on. So, okay, this is another Boston date. I used to be really into swing dancing. So I would go like swing dancing when I was home. And I met this guy swing dancing and he ended up being racist. So did not go home with him.
How did you find that out in the course?
Did he encounter a race he didn't like?
Okay. So I was about to study abroad in Berlin, and this was like, I don't know if you remember, it was like a few months after there was like this, it was sort of like in the midst of like the refugee crisis in Europe, and a bunch of like, I'm going to say this incorrectly, but like I think there was like African refugees who like, I don't know. Whatever.
Okay. Genuinely keep going.
Okay,
keep going.
okay.
Say what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think there was like an attack in like Berlin or something, like by like black guys from Africa, and the guy found out I was going to Berlin and he said some like racist comment about black people. And like the like incident was obviously very racialized and used as like an agenda against like,
gotcha. Okay.
You know, like Germany had this like open door policy and people were like, we can't let refugees in, they're like rapists and whatever, you know.
Right. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he was like, oh, Berlin, great history.
Yeah.
Hate the food, hate the culture.
Love the track
also.
record.
And
great,
he, like,
batting 1,000.
Yeah, and he hated like Muslim people. So
I'm just shocked that you learned all about that about him like minutes into meeting.
Yeah.
That's good. Imagine if it took you longer to figure that out.
Definitely longer than minutes. It was like a few hours, and then I was like, I gotta go.
How long was the date?
It was like we went dancing, then we like got drinks afterwards.
Oh, I see. So it was like multiple things happening in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I just had this thought of you two swing dancing, and then he whispers in your ear all of this stuff, like between while you're dancing together.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Was that cool?
That was, hey, cool story, bro.
That was really cool. Wait, how did you get into swing dancing? Now I want to know.
Yeah. Do you still swing dance?
Not really, but I just started like when I was a freshman in college. I joined the swing dance club and like
That's
went
really
dancing.
wonderful.
Yeah, it was really fun. I like it.
Do you do any kind of dance?
Not
still?
really. I'm not very good at dancing.
Yeah.
Do you guys love to dance?
I love dancing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yes. I hate that this is surprising. I don't like that.
I didn't say I was surprised. I just looked at you. I just looked.
Yes, but
I just gave you a prolonged look. Aghast.
Aghast.
I was not aghast at you. What am I, the Footloose mayor? Lukas likes dancing. We can't have that on the podcast. This is wrong. It's like the Wonka trailer that just came out. Have you seen the Wonka trailer?
No.
Okay.
Hugh Grant is an Oompa Loompa.
Why do they keep making Willy Wonka the movie?
I don't know, but
why do we need 3 of them?
It's too many, but what's crazy is that like the premise of this one appears to be that Willy Wonka is like a little wacky guy with a dream, and like the police don't want him to make chocolate that makes people crazy. Which I think is not to be all pro cop, but like I think that's
the
good.
plot of Footloose.
Yes.
That is exactly the same as Footloose.
But it's like there's a scene in the trailer where like Timothée Chalamet miscast as Willy Wonka is like making chocolate that makes people levitate, and the cops come in and they're like, "You can't be wacky and zany."
Are they
like
British?
This.
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah.
I thought that was weird that it takes place in England and Willy Wonka's not British. Like Gene Wilder wasn't British, and then
Johnny Depp
wasn't
Yeah,
British.
no.
Johnny Depp was so fucking weird in that, and I guess that was the point. But
He
as
was
it
so
looked-
smooth. He was way too smooth in the movie.
He was so weird to me.
He
I was
looked like
mad.
Michael Jackson.
He did. He
Yeah.
did look like Michael Jackson.
But Timothy as Willy Wonka. I
I
feel
guess
like
I'm
it's
passionate about this. I didn't
Yeah.
realize. I didn't
The
realize that.
anti-Willy Wonka movie movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are too many Willy Wonkas. It's becoming like Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's the kind of performance like he's giving in it where I do think in 10 years people will be like, oh, he actually did something kind of cool with that role. But I think the movie premise sucks. Like Willy Wonka is about a kid who like falls into this crazy thing. And
You're crying, you're sobbing right now. you're so upset.
I didn't know I had so much passion for this.
I know,
either.
we all do.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
They're always focusing on the wrong character. It should be about a kid who's poor.
Should be about you.
Yes.
It should be about you.
Yes, about me, a kid who's poor, who lives with his grandparents all in one bed.
Do they have the grandparents all in one bed in this one? Or is
No,
that
it's a prequel. They don't have anything with the
it's a
grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
Prequel.
Charlie isn't even born yet.
Oh, it's a prequel. Okay. Maybe I can get behind it now.
No.
No. Don't get behind it.
Guys,
Sorry.
let me get behind it.
Yeah, I don't mean to disagree.
I don't
Sorry,
want you to
Emily.
have your own opinion about this. I want you to have the opinion I want. You to have.
Okay. That's fair.
It's a cabal of ideas.
Yeah.
What's cabal mean?
I don't know.
Do you know?
No.
Does anyone know what cabal means?
I know Kabbalah, which is
We all know Kabbalah here.
that thing that Madonna does super well.
Madonna's done it all.
Yeah.
If blackface was still something you could do, she would have done it by now.
I wouldn't be surprised if like a video surfaced.
Madonna would do anything. She's probably worn a hijab. That woman's crazy.
Oh, I've for sure seen her wear a hijab. For sure.
In person? Like she invited you over and like asked you to help her put it on or something?
She's like, you know cloth.
Yeah.
Like,
What are your red
You're a
flags?
man of the cloth.
this is I this is not me saying but I believe I've seen it. I don't know for sure, but doesn't it sound right that she would wear a hijab for like a day?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she like I feel like there was like that genre of like movies where it's like a bunch of white women go to the Middle East and they like culturally appropriate.
Sex and the City.
Sex in the City too. Yeah.
Right. Maybe that's the only one, but to me it was so impactful. It's an entire genre.
Yeah. It felt like it was multiple movies.
Yeah, it really did. I
I've been
haven't even
rewatching-
seen it.
I've been rewatching Sex and the City.
Oh,
I've
nice.
been watching Sex in the City. I
I've
was watching
watched
it this
too.
morning.
I've watched it too. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We
Wait,
found the
three of us
common-
found the common topic.
Thank God.
Finally.
Yay.
Amazing. Which one of the four do you think you're closest to?
I feel like maybe Miranda. Yeah.
I think it's not about that, Lucas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, tell me. Is it like a sun, moon, and rising?
No, it's like Sex and the City is like the Bible, like
Uh-huh.
in the sense that
It's real?
in the sense that it's
It's
all
written
real.
by one person.
In the sense that it was written thousands and thousands of years ago. So I had a drug dealer once who told me, like, if you open the Bible, there will always be a passage you find that relates to your life. And I feel like when I put on a Sex and the City episode, I'm like, how is this describing everything right now? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It does feel like a little microcosm of every natural force. You do see it all represented,
Yes.
and that's beautiful.
It is. What? Where are you watching right now?
I'm on like episode. I'm still on season 1. I'm like
yeah.
episode like 12ish around.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Oh, I was just at the episode where Carrie goes to church and sees Big
Mhm.
with his mom,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and he doesn't introduce her as his girlfriend.
Mm.
And it's messy. It's getting messy right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I just rewatched the episode where Charlotte is having sex with that guy and he can't come unless he calls her a bitch and a whore. I love that episode so
Oh,
much.
that documentary?
I forgot about that one.
It's just funny because if it happened to any of the rest of them, they'd be like, that's so hot. Because it's her, it's like, it ruins everything.
And the guy is like, I don't even know I'm doing it. He's like, I'm blacked out while I'm fucking you.
He's like, what did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, he doesn't even know. That's
He's like the Hulk and he goes back to the other guy.
Exactly.
I also like the episode where Carrie Bradshaw makes out with Alanis Morissette, my celebrity crush. And she's like, you know, I think that I've thought about it and bisexuals are not serious people.
Serious people?
Well, because she's dating a bi guy, and they're like walking down the street. They see a guy and a girl walking together, and he notices something about one of them that's like not sexually related. But Carrie's like, "Who are you looking at, the guy or the girl?" And then she goes to like one of his parties, and they play spin the bottle, and the bottle lands on Alanis Morissette, and Carrie's like, "Oh, it landed on a girl, so I'm not gonna kiss you." And Alanis is like, "Why not?" And then she's like, "I guess to be progressive, I'll do it." So they kiss, and then she like immediately leaves the party and never speaks to him again.
Carrie loves cock.
Carrie- Carrie's a fiend for cock.
Carrie hates women and loves cock.
Carrie's pick me.
Yeah. Well, is she?
No, she's not.
Okay.
That's just Hillary.
Yeah, that's just Hillary.
Yeah.
I am realizing more and more that Carrie is the most trad of everyone in the group, I think.
Yeah, even Charlotte. No,
Way more than Charlotte. Charlotte's a freak.
What's trad? Sorry.
Traditional.
Tradition.
Oh, okay.
Tradish, yeah.
Okay. I
Do
knew
you
Like a
that.
consider
trad
yourself
wife?
trad?
And I don't know. What does it mean? I mean, like just traditional. Like,
Or like,
what do you? I
you
don't
know,
know.
you
I
make
don't
the-
think so.
you make the home.
Yeah.
Like
you bake a
traditional
little bread every
gender
now and again.
roles?
Yeah.
I guess in some ways.
Yeah.
But in other ways.
Can you handle that complexity? Yeah, I like to cook and clean. I don't like to. I like to have food and not live in shit. I'm such a woman.
You're crazy for
I'm
that.
crazy.
You're like Annette Bening in American Beauty.
Oh my
I've never gotten
God.
over the way that movie starts, where he's like, "Can you believe her gardening tools match?" I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds nice, man."
Yeah, I know. He fucking hates her, and she's just trying to have a nice house. I mean, she's mean to him for sure, but like he deserves it.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He's a pedophile.
He's a pedophile. In that movie, he's a pedophile.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
Enough-
think it's
enough
awesome.
said.
Whoa, do we not like pedophiles on this podcast?
oh, wait. We said we were going to talk about pedophiles, and then we were talking about pedophiles. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my God.
Manifested pedophile talk?
Manifested
My Make-A-Wish
pedophiles.
came true.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if that was like a Make-A-Wish. You could like choose any podcast you want that they have to talk about pedophiles.
Yeah. Well, I watched that movie. I think I was 16, and I loved it so much. I watched it again the next
American
day.
Beauty?
Yeah, I loved it. When
What
I was
did you
in high
like about
school.
it?
I was like, this is the most deep, profound message ever. Like, oh my God, he dies at the end. That is incredible storytelling. Plus, I am attracted to Kevin Spacey in this movie, and I want to be the girl he fucks. And he looked like a history teacher I had, and that made me into my history teacher.
Right.
Take this out of
Wow.
context and destroy my life.
We're clipping specifically this
Oh
moment.
my God, we're about to add so many graphics.
Yeah.
I won't make Haley do that. I'll do it myself.
I love that. I had a professor.
Did you guys
who-
hate that movie?
I never saw it.
Oh, okay.
I did hate that movie.
I don't know the movie. I have met Annette Bening though.
You have?
Where?
I have.
Was she cool?
She was so cool.
She seems awesome.
Her son and I were in a play together in college.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
What was the play called? I Love Pedophiles.
Oh, you saw it?
Written by your mom?
Yeah.
God.
Oil painting.
Oh, that fucking ruled.
An oil painting I
okay.
could describe this child was a line in the pedophile play.
Was it?
Yeah, sure, why not? No,
These
it was
callbacks are killing right now. We're killing it.
Do you see in Josh's episode he said he gave up on callbacks?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's sad for him.
Sorry. More for us?
I can't believe you broke the news to me that way. I'm so sad.
Next time you try to do a callback when you guys are hanging out, he's gonna be like, no.
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 You know the rules.
What's it like being in a 5-year relationship?
It's nice.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Sounds nice. I almost made it there. Almost made it.
Sorry. It sucks. I hate it.
Yeah.
We hate each other.
Yeah.
And it's the worst thing ever.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you don't want it.
That's what I.
You
I'm
gotta end
sorry.
it at 4 for a bus. You did the right
Oh,
call.
ending it at 4.
Ending
That's
it
the
at
best
4.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's different because Josh is a man. Like, as I've said, I didn't want my life to keep passing the Bechdel test.
I know.
It's boring.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer sauce.
Keep having
when something
feminist
passes the
conversations.
Bechdel test, I'm like, huge bummer.
I hate girls talking.
Ugh, boring.
Not to be confused with the movie Women Talking.
No, I love that movie.
No, women can talk. Girls never.
Girls.
Girls can't talk, but they can come.
So, I gotta get going.
Well, before you get going,
Yeah.
let's get into listener
Let's do it.
submissions.
Oh,
shall we?
okay.
Let's get
So
into
people ask us for advice, or sometimes they just write in and they kind of ramble.
Nice.
Can you handle that?
I'm ready.
Okay. Lucas, you want to read the first one?
it.
I'll see if anyone else has written any other ones.
Indeed. All right. So, how do you get better at asking for what you want?
Question.
That's a really good question. So is it a conversation or you just want to hear from me about my thoughts?
Has it ever been an issue for you asking for what you want?
I'm so bad at asking for what I want.
God.
I have a really hard time. It makes me really stressed out. I think it's one of like the worst things, the hardest things for me to do. But I guess you just have to get over yourself and do it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it depends what you want, because if what you want is bad, you shouldn't ask for it.
Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
gun.
Like, if what you want to do is express your thoughts on refugees in Germany, it's, again, callback. I should stop. But
You're addicted. You're
I'm
hooked.
addicted.
I'm addicted too, though. I've been loving it.
I'm
I'm
callback
laughing
pilled.
and laughing.
Laughing, loving,
Yeah.
living.
I think you just have to practice doing small things, right? Isn't that what a therapist would say? It would be like start asking in like low stakes situations, and then do things
Your
that matter
therapist would
more.
be asleep. So.
Right, my therapist would be hypnotized.
Sleep.
That's so crazy. She said that to me.
That is one of the craziest things I've ever heard.
That was hilarious.
I think
I like them.
a big part of asking what you want is knowing what you want. That's
yeah,
also- 'cause
and
I
that's
struggle
also
with that.
hard.
I do too.
Me too.
I don't know. I'm like amenable. I'm like, if I want something, I could also have another thing too. Like, I don't really care.
Genuinely, that was like a little bit of like the allure of like joining a cult is just getting told what you want. That's nice.
Yes,
what I want.
exactly.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For real. I have an idea for like helping you like get better. Write down just like in a journal, like planning out what you would say to someone if you were confident. Just write it out as confidently as you can. And there is a fucking mouse right there. Jesus Christ.
Where?
What?
On my, yeah.
I do have another submission.
Yes.
Hold up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm 20 and I'm in love with my boyfriend.
Nice.
Like, so in love.
That's a good
Awesome.
thing to be with a boyfriend.
The only thing is he is 2.25 times my age and he has a 12-year-old daughter.
No.
I love the daughter and I know she loves me, but I think down the road, I feel weird about how she might interact with our future family. I love my boyfriend and we talk about our future, settling down, dogs, kids, etc. all the time. But I really don't see her in that picture. Is it a bad idea to assume she'll mostly have her own life when she heads off to college, or that she mostly won't want to be involved with our kids? Or am I crazy to be in love with a 45-year-old with a 12-year-old daughter?
Wait, this is a submission that was sent to your podcast?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Fun crew.
I think like you can make it work. Like obviously it's insane. Like it's so crazy. Like your stepdaughter's gonna be 8 years younger than you. But I mean that kind of happened in Legally Blonde. And the only bad thing that happened is that the daughter accidentally killed her dad. So
Yeah. I remember that. That was awesome.
I think I mean obviously it's so crazy, but like if everyone's happy, like you're just gonna have to make room for the 12-year-old girl and get over it and just
My first thought was like, okay, you known about this person for a while. I'm guessing like towards the beginning of your relationship, if you chose to get in this relationship but you don't see a future, I don't think you actually see a future then with this person in your life.
She did see a future.
I thought you said she didn't.
She sees a future with him, but she doesn't see the 12-year-old daughter involved in the picture, the future.
That's just like...
I can't imagine someone being a good person while also saying that.
Right.
You don't have to like... The kid doesn't have to call you mommy and stuff.
For sure. Like, she'll just call you like...
Slut.
Yeah. She'll just call you slut.
Yeah.
And that's...
JK.
I mean... I don't know. I've never been in this situation. I do remember one time when I was younger, my cousin who was like 24 dated a 50-year-old man. And everyone was just kind of like, okay. They broke up and she's now married to someone else. But I don't remember feeling that weird about it. I guess it's different.
I don't love it. I'll just come off the bat and say, I don't love it. 20 and 45, I don't love that.
That is a big gap.
Like 20 is really young.
Yes.
And 45 is ancient.
And 45, I mean, I'm turning 51 next month.
Yeah.
And like...
Which is not ancient. It circles back.
Exactly.
Well, it's a 45-year-old man, which means he's almost dead. A 51-year-old woman has a new lease on life.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I don't love it, but like if you want a future with the guy, you're going to have to take into account the 12-year-old. Do you see the mouse?
No, I don't, but I'm looking. I'm trying to like gauge I haven't seen her.
Do you think mice have like age gap relationships?
They actually 100% would.
Yeah, why not?
How do you
why
know
are you
that so confidently?
Yeah.
Because don't like rodents, they do crazy amount of incest.
Oh, nice.
They do.
Wait, don't you remember like Divya shared that like all these like babies started like fucking their mom
Oh,
and there's like these rat
yeah.
babies or
Yeah.
something or a guinea pig or something?
I do remember.
Yeah,
they had
exactly.
kids for fucking and they would fuck each other.
Come on, not a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs are cute. Rats
Cute
are
people
gross.
can do incest.
Yes.
What?
Cute people can do anything.
Cute people can do incest. Read a book. You ever hear of Lolita? No, that's different. There's no incest in Lolita.
That's just pedophilia.
pedophile.
That's
That's just straight up pedophile. My kind of book.
I think 45 is pretty old. I mean, it's just like...
I'm not loving it.
Yeah,
I've
neither
said
am I.
that before.
You've lived different lives. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Like, I guess I would encourage you to think about like what you guys have in common and like what he does that makes you love him. And if you find that those things are things that really could sustain your life together, like, do you guys have conversations that are about more than just settling down and having a partnership? Or
yeah, like, do you guys talk about like going hiking or
like the weather?
Golfing.
golfing?
Yeah.
Is like small talk. That's like important. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you guys connect on?
I guess I just don't have an answer for this,
I was
other than that, like, the 12-year-old does exist, and she probably doesn't feel great about this.
But the 20-year-old says that the 12-year-old loves her, which is good. I mean, like, if they have like a good relationship, that's like better. Like,
That's true.
It would
If
be
I
hilarious.
was 12 and my dad was like dating a 20-year-old, yeah, maybe I'd be like, this is fun. This is like a big sister who fucks my dad or something. I don't know. Maybe I'd love that.
Would you have liked that? No.
I don't think so, but maybe I would.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I guess good
I
for
wanna be
you, but
open.
also tread lightly is our
It would be
actual
funny if the
answer.
12-year-old is a listener.
Oh my God.
Imagine if like the 12-year-old is like, wait, what the fuck? And
We're
like
going to get a
brings it up.
submission in that's like, so my dad is sleeping with a 20-year-old woman.
I think
Yeah.
it's a brave question to ask. You know, good for you.
And and she writes and then she's like, what's weird is now we have something in common, this podcast.
That's beautiful. I hope we can bring them together.
What if they bond more than like the dad does with her?
What if they
I think
fuck?
that's ultimately going to happen.
I love that. Good.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't
we
know.
got one more.
Not that
We
they're
do?
gonna fuck, that they're gonna bond. I don't think they're gonna fuck.
I mean, I said bonding, you said fuck.
And I meant what I said.
I want this to be PG, so we're gonna have to cut out 90%
Yeah,
of
all
this.
of it.
Yeah, I
All of
don't.
it.
I think that would technically be grooming. That's pretty gross. That's pretty. Oh,
You wanna
hello.
read this one?
I shall read it. Okay. Oh my God. I think my roommate is banging my brother. How do I bring this up?
Hey, those sounds you are making next door, they remind me of home. Any idea why? I'm your roommate. We're out of toilet paper. That's what I would do.
That's perfect. I have nothing to add. That's perfect. No notes. All right.
That was perfect.
Wow.
You nailed that.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So for our final segment of the podcast, we do self-perception corner. Would you please describe how you believe you are perceived by other people? And then we say how we actually perceive you.
Fucking hate that question.
Stanford prison experiment vibes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, how I believe others perceive me, and then you're going to tell me how you perceive me?
Yes.
That is so intimate. Okay. Which I like. But I'm also afraid. Okay, I think others perceive me as funny, maybe like a little quiet and nice. Should I say more? Do people usually go more?
You can say more if you want.
If you have nothing else to say, you have nothing else to say.
Yeah, hopefully that's it.
What about like your family? Like, what do you think they think?
I was thinking of the Brooklyn comedy community.
I initially would think the same thing. I'll be like, all right, people that I see most often.
Yeah. Family, like immediate family. I don't know. Probably just like, I don't know. Honestly, my first thought was to be like, they think I'm a bitch. But that's probably not true.
What makes
they
you
probably
say that?
love me. Because sometimes I'm a bitch around my immediate family.
Sure. We can all be that way.
Yeah. And like kind of high maintenance. But hopefully they just see me as someone who is out there following her dreams and trying her best.
But you are a bitch for following your dreams. That's something you should never do.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. They're mad at me about that.
All I can say I agree with like all the above. I think you're like funny and nice, lovely. I remember the more I saw you, the more I was like, oh my God, Rebecca's funny as fuck. But then I was like intimidated because I found you so funny.
Wow.
Which is more of my own shit. And then obviously you're very easy to talk to. I had you on my other show, my radio show on AMP, and it's easiest person to talk to in the world.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
You're someone I'm always excited to see at a mic or a show. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see what she fucking does.
That's very nice.
I also was very intimidated by you at first. I don't know. You have this like quiet energy about you that's very like confident.
It's very cool.
Whoa.
You do give off an airness of cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
I mean, also my old co-producer who I had a falling out with, who is now unfortunately deceased, spoke very highly about you. And so I was like I was like, oh my God, this girl must be so cool.
Whoa.
And then, I mean, talking to you, every time I talk to you, it's like, I realized exactly what Lukas said. It's like, you're actually unbelievably easy to talk to and so fun to talk to.
That's so nice.
And I feel like you've got a fucked up little mind. You've got like a warped mind, which is something I really like about you.
That's really nice to hear. I definitely feel like sometimes I'm not easy to talk to, or I like struggle talking with people, or like, I don't know. Do you guys feel that way? Like sometimes in comedy
all
circles,
the time.
it's like,
I feel that all the time.
I'm like, is this going well? I don't know.
I think it's because
really
you think in a
nice
way
of
that's
you.
non-linear, which is something I find makes you easy to talk to.
You're a very
Wow.
exciting person to hit a ball towards.
Oh my gosh, that's so kind. Thank you. I think both of you are so funny.
You're very
And
sweet.
honestly, I was like intimidated by both of you too, just because you're both like so funny and like, I don't know, like cool, and like you have a lot of friends, and like you're so like in the scene and
scary hot.
And oh wait, did I not say that? and scary hot.
Yes. You're scary, I'm hot.
Scary spice and hot spice. Oh my God, you've been such a good guest.
Yes.
Well,
Thank
let's do one
you.
final segment for the Patreon after
Oh, yes,
Okay.
this.
indeed.
But
Let's
first,
do
do you
This
have
has
anything?
been so fun.
This has
Thank
been
you.
awesome. Do you have anything to plug? Where can people find you?
You can find me on social media at Rebwise, REBWEIS.
Nice.
Instagram is kind of where I'm mostly at, and TikTok sometimes. So enjoy. Bye.
That was great.
I love that.
Aw, that's such a sweet way to end.
Yeah,
That was
bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you can find me. What am I doing these days?
Oh, we're all plugging.
We're all plugging.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm doing my little hosting gig at Grove 34, which will be fun.
Oh, nice.
I've been getting really into the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody again. So if you want to just hear about that, you can DM me.
Just if you want to watch with Gabby, just like message her. She's around, you know?
I wanna
I think
watch.
it's one of the best sitcoms maybe ever written. It's so underrated.
It's so,
It's so
good.
good.
You
I
plug
didn't
it?
see. Oh, am I plugging? Yes, I have some shows in London coming up at
Daddy.
the end of the month. Yeah. Oh,
Nice. That's exciting.
yes, I'm very excited.
Oh, are you going to London?
I'm going to London, do some, do a little bit of stand up for the libraries.
Who was that just now? Who
Oh,
are we hearing from?
this is Tottenham Court Road Joe.
I don't know
guy.
who you've become. This is a new Lucas. This is
This is gonna be
someone-
who you are when you come back
This
from
ain't
London.
Lukey. Go up down the apples and pears, would you love?
Well, this has been a great episode until right now. And
Both of us are hardcore dissociating.
yeah, I'm freaking out.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I blacked out for a sec. No, but I do have some dates in London.
That was
Hit
crazy.
us. Hit us with those
Hit
dates.
us with those dates.
You got it, dudes. Backyard comedy at 8:15 on Tuesday the 25th, followed closely at 9 p.m. at We Are Funny Project, also on the 25th, and then on the 31st, I'm doing a spot at Big Belly
We're
Comedy
doing a
Club.
spot at Big Belly Comedy Club.
Can you keep it together?
Sorry, I blacked out. Now I don't know where I am.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be doing another spot at Backyard Comedy Show at 9 p.m. on August 3rd.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, you've been a wonderful, blimey guest, isn't it?
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. We're too nosy of some meerkats.
Yeah.
See you around the other side.
See you around.
See you on the up and up on the hopscotch lane. Bye.
Bye.